So many people I've seen white girl drunk, it's ridiculous.
I think a girl might have been white girl drunk at work today while working.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, not joking. Like, she just got, like, progressively... at first I was like, I think she's just excitable. You know what I mean? Like, some people just get kind of loud after a while if... They're like, oh, you people like me and think I'm funny or something, so they start getting louder and louder and louder. And then they're kind of slouching a bit, and you're like, oh, but she said a great one-liner today, which was, we were talking about singers, and one coworker I have loves Mariah Carey to death, and the girl was like, oh man, she can hit the high note, that'll open your garage door.
Oh, man.
Except I think she said more like, that bitch hit the high note that'll open your garage door.
That's a pretty good saying.
That reminds me of, you know how, like, they've got the clapper for your lights and stuff? Well,
yes.
Growing up, my parents had this thing that turned on the TV that was like this little squeezy thing, but it made a high-pitched squeak, like that I guess they couldn't hear, but I was a child and I could. And I would run into the room and I could reproduce the high-pitched squeak with like this shrill little child scream of mine and turn on and off the TV. And I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
That is amazing. That is the greatest thing ever. But like, what a way to fuck with people, man.
Yeah, my parents didn't keep the thing very long because clearly I was
Why is our daughter screaming at the television?
Than anything else.
I just picture like little Jen hiding in the next room, just doing this high-pitched screech. The dog is screaming, but nobody else can hear it. The TV's switching on and off. Aw, oh, dude, like, that'd be a great way to fuck with people. Great way.
It would be worse is if, as a kid, you didn't know it was a special device and you told all your friends, yeah, if you scream at your TV high enough, it turns it on and off.
That'd be...
Parents everywhere would hate.
I don't know what it was like when you guys were in high school, but when I was in high school, every room had a television and a VCR in it, so they could do this stupid closed-circuit broadcast thing at the beginning of the day. And I used to bring in my remote control from my TV because it was a universal remote and just, you know, switch it on and off during the course of the day to be an asshole. That was always fun.
I remember they made watches that could do that, and I know a couple people who got those.
Yeah, I knew.
Keychains, that was the thing. There were a lot of things confiscated and banned in my class a couple years ago. Not by me, but because I didn't have money to buy those.
I was in the 6th grade when those laser pointer pens became the fad, and oh man, that's
God, yeah.
Oh
I
Christ!
remember that.
some great times in school were had by those fucking laser pointer pens. That's for damn sure.
In my day, we used to mess around with spitballs to annoy people.
We did that too, but then we
You
learned,
kids and your laser beams.
we learned that's how we would catch colds, and we said no, fuck that noise.
Our TV was on a cart with wheels. And you only had 2 between the whole school.
All right, that was my elementary and junior high school days.
I was still my high school. Not surprising. In the Catholic high school where they charge you a ton of money. Can't really afford that. Well, hell. Wasn't fancy TVs. There wasn't no fancy TVs back then.
I am so running out of ammo.
And Black.
I just realized I saw Roboduke was dying a second ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up some ammo. Screw him.
And Black Rain.
Hey, what's up, Black
I totally
Rain?
remember the talk boy.
Get off!
I had a talk, boy.
I always wanted one, never had one.
Hi, kids. We're home early.
Stop drooling on me.
All I do is record like Ramen 1/2 themes off my TV. So.
My sister got one for Christmas, and I was very jealous that she got it and not me.
Aw. So what did you...
I was like,
Sir, you
I'm
need
the
to be more on
boy,
fire.
the boy in the movie. Why didn't I get the thing?
Solid logic
I do
there.
remember the talk
Yeah,
boy
exactly.
thing.
Boys and girls, man. Boys and girls toys.
Whatever, man. Your sister was just crushing the patriarchy. It's cool.
She was an early feminist.
I can't remember if I had the talk boy pen or if I just
I'm
really
probably gonna
wanted
die.
one.
Hi, guys. Oh, good.
Oh, the
I
Talk
might not
Boy
die.
pen. Wow, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. The pen came out later.
I remember Tamagotchis, Gigapets, and Marilyn Manson t-shirts are the only things I can remember being banned at my school. Which I had all three of them.
Yeah.
If we ever had anything banned, I had a friend told to take off an RVD t-shirt one day, but that was about it.
We couldn't wear hoodies. I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
Get
Well,
those slap bracelets taken away. I remember that.
Oh, I remember that. That's definitely one that got banned.
guys remember brines? Those stupid little, like, satchel things that hung out of your pocket, keychains.
Oh,
That just said... Oh, go ahead. What?
said what on it?
It said, like, B-R-I-N-E, like, brine.
No, I don't
Oh,
remember
Brian,
that.
yeah, they were they were a skate company, I
Yeah,
think, weren't
I
they?
believe so.
Oh, what, like a rope your keys were on, you mean? Like...
No, it was like, alright, how do I describe... I can't believe that this has missed you, Mr. 90s. Because it was such a come and go thing in, like, 96.
Yeah.
It was just a keychain that the style was to have this, like, 6-inch loop of canvas, thin canvas, about half an inch wide. Hang out your pocket that just said Brine on the side of it. It was the company of a skateboard clothing company.
Nah, I don't remember
Yeah, I
that
totally missed
company.
out on that one.
And, well, those got banned, too, because they thought we could choke each other with them. Chain wallets got banned. Yeah, I grew up in during and post fucking Columbine bullshit days, so like everything
Oh yeah,
got banned.
that was a good time. Guess who was wearing a trench coat the
Yo.
day we got a bomb threat after Columbine?
Right here, fucker. I'm with you. I'm right
Ditto.
there with you.
Guess who had the
They
friend in
tried
high
to
school?
ban me wearing it. That didn't work.
I told my bomb scare story a million times.
My third day of high school, there was a bomb scare, like ever.
Yeah, we had one my senior year, and my friend drew drawing up a pipe bomb because someone dared him to do it while we were all evacuated out in the stands.
I don't think you told this story. This is a new one to me.
Yeah, I have. I told this way back in Sidecast.
Maybe
When
it's
I basically went in the boys' room one day, and I go up to the urinal, I'm taking a piss, and I look to my right, and someone had written on the radiator, "There's a bomb in here." And I look at it and go, ha ha ha. Yeah, right. This person's just trying to fuck with everyone, right?
But what if, Keith? What if?
It's the exact same thing you said to me the last time I told this story.
Yeah, that
All
sounds
right,
like
and
something I would say to you.
And I just ignored it because I knew, obviously, there wasn't a bomb in there. And no one in my school was going to open the fucking radiator and put a bomb in there. Someone just wrote that on it. And then, like, an hour or two later, we're all evacuated out in the football area because somebody found it and told, you know, a teacher or whatever.
There was a legit Friday where school got canceled because they thought somebody mailed anthrax to it. But nobody told the kids. So we were out there for 2.5 hours waiting for the bus until some kind mother actually drove by us and said, you know, if you guys are waiting for the school bus, the school's been canceled today. Oh,
Nice.
okay. Yeah, it was... Come walking home, parents like, what the hell are you doing back? Yeah, apparently Diamond Regional has anthrax. Call them up and find out. Because the buses ain't coming.
Good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bomb threat a few days after Columbine. Shortly after that, one of the guys from my creative writing class disappeared. I found out years later that it was him who had called in the bomb threat, and I was dating his sister.
Huh.
Whoa.
Damn.
This was like 4 or 5 years later. I had no idea because I didn't know the guy that well.
Interesting.
I was like, oh, he's an electrician now because he had to drop out of high school.
That's ironic.
Or yeah, he got expelled, not suspended.
Flat out expelled,
But,
huh? Damn.
yeah, good
Yeah,
time.
well, I guess you can't,
His sister was cool
I guess
though.
you can't really make a threat like that and expect to get off.
No,
That's-
yeah, they were pretty serious
that's
about it.
pretty
It
bad
didn't help
threat.
that they found a thing on the roof that was like a length of PVC sealed at the end. It turned out it was a physics experiment from the year before. Like they would put different materials in these tubes and then throw them and see how they settled, or something like that. And somebody's ended up on the roof the year before, and the teacher didn't remember until after they'd called in the bomb squad. And
Gotta love that group panic mentality, huh?
yeah, that was fun.
That's why I didn't say anything. I was like, everybody's just gonna freak out and be like, "Oh God," and blah blah blah, and then it happened anyway.
At
I
least-
wasn't the one.
Yeah,
I was
then
the one who said it.
we got a few more emailed threats too.
Oh my God.
Usually, the one guy they caught was doing it from the computer lab. I'm like, really, guys? How dumb are you?
At least the kid who did
Very.
it in my school had the decency to get a bunch of like D-cell batteries and tape them together with a stopwatch on it. Like he made it look like, yeah, okay,
That's awesome.
that looks.
In the worst way. Don't do that,
Yeah,
kid.
no, I am not condoning nor suggesting you ever do this. This is what happened to my school, and like. It was just enough to make somebody go, oh yeah, I ain't touching that. Like, it looks dumb and something that a fucking 11-year-old would put together, but I don't know.
That was like the Light Bright with what was that Adult Swim show that was under the bridge?
Christ, yeah.
Oh yeah, when they had the Moonanites in the lights that they were doing the viral marketing or whatever.
What do you
And
think?
everyone freaked because they were like, they're bombs, and it was like, terrorists don't. Who watches? Anyone who watches Aqua Teen Hunger Force is too stoned to fucking think of killing anybody.
You know what it was? Is that like Boston, the town with no sense of humor? No official is going to recognize a Moonanite, okay? Even on the slim chance that they might know what Adult Swim is, they're not going to know what a Moonanite is right off the top of their heads. And it's Boston, so you know damn well they're not going to research it either, or call in to see if it's part of a promotional thing. And again, like, even though it was part of a promotional thing, it was hung up in areas where, like, people just aren't generally going to notice it.
Right.
So they freaked the fuck out and said, hey, we need somebody to come in here. And in all fairness, the federal government swarms Boston into these locations and takes a look. Yes, Boston overreacted, but at the same time, what do you think hurts Adult Swim worse? The fact that nobody knew what the fuck their shit was in Boston, or like the fact that it ended up costing them that much money? So either way, it's kind of fucking embarrassing.
I think we're going totally the wrong way. Alright, I found a vault symbol.
I don't remember great. I do remember the Dare class.
Oh god,
And I
Dare.
remember it having the opposite effect than intended.
Yeah, I remember, like, our Dare guy, early, in elementary school, we had this, like, school fair every year. And, like, there'd always be a cop there with the Dare stuff. And he had this board that had just pictures of what every drug looked like, every common street drug. You better believe I took some mental notes.
And here's
Well, I remembered later on. I wasn't planning to do drugs in 5th grade, but...
That would have been very helpful to me because I don't think I knew that shit till like college.
6th grade. And yeah, exactly, Nico. I'm right there with you. Like, and here's a description of what each and every one of them does. This man snorted a whole bunch of PCP and was able to jump through a window, fucking like 8 stories tall, get up and run on his broken legs 13 miles. And I'm just like, so you're telling me it makes you a superhero?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
It makes you invincible, is what you're telling me.
My favorite's still the LSD crystals in the spine myth.
Listen, kids.
Always a good one.
I don't advocate the complete use of hallucinogens. Flashbacks are a thing, I will say that, but they're not that horrible. They're nothing to be afraid of. Just saying.
You have to stop it.
Just.
Oh yeah, when do we want to stop doing side missions and get back on track?
I'm gonna say one.
I don't know what
Anyone?
else the.
You guys already did without me.
I was gonna say what's our. I was gonna say what is our main story mission? We should check. We can look at the levels and see if we're
Actually,
good to
oh yeah,
go.
that's right. Doesn't it tell you how bad it is?
Yeah.
We could look and see what it says. Like, oh, you'll be okay, or.
Yeah, because I'm just grabbing stuff at this point. I can't find it. There it is. Normal. Okay, we can go do that. It's level 21.
That's fine. We were just way behind. We were like a couple levels behind before.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, somebody needs a revive. Happening.
Yeah. Again. There we go.
Right as I was finishing.
Yep. Of course, that's how it always goes.
Button.
I'm gonna have to bail on you fine people in about 10 minutes. The call should continue going. I'm just gonna leave it, but there is a slim chance it might all drop dead on the line. If that's the case, Keith picking up.
Yeah, I'll call.
Apologies again, guys. Health issues preventing me from doing things I want to be doing.
It happens.
Indeed. Till then, I'm gonna get white girl drunk
White
on this
girl
cough
drunk.
syrup here.
You gotta make sure to scream. Woo!
This song is about me. Yeah.
It's just the most perfect. It's the most perfect saying.
Billy was such an asshole.
Oh my god! I love this. Yeah.
This is my jam.
Ugh.
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 I didn't remember where the hell we were going.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking badass. Come back here.
I probably should have set the next mission so we can find our way back.
Gang resistance education and training. Now, since I lived in the middle of the whitest of white suburbias, nah, we never got great classes in my school.
Oh hey, there's a fast travel right
I
here.
think the
too.
closest we got was we got to watch Captain Planet once in school, and that's about the extent of it.
Oh, no wonder I'm getting my ass kicked. You guys aren't even near me.
Yeah, and I got completely lost. So if there's a fast travel, I say go for it.
I'm right here. I'm hitting a button.
Do it.
Back to the hub. Looks like we just walked in a big circle.
Big H, technically.
That's the problem with this game. You can get lost way too easy in it. Easily.
Oh man, doesn't give me my health back when I fast travel. There were like 3 healths right in front of me. Then we fast traveled before I could pick them up.
So,
None for you.
damn this game.
It's alright, I can just waste my special here.
I don't know where we're going. Yeah, we didn't have the gang issue where I was. We did eventually get metal detectors apparently. I mean, they might have been afraid of guns because everybody was white trash, but
See, that's the one thing we never had in my school, despite its many stupid things it did. We never had to, like, go through the metal detector shit.
Yeah.
yeah, like they got swipe cards too eventually. I forget if it was before or after my brother graduated. I know it was way after I had. It was like
Yeah, we had to have
Swipe
homeroom
card?
pass. Yeah, we had to have passes that we showed the cops to come into the school. But I mean, we were a vocational school, so like metal detectors would have been really detrimental to kids just coming in and out. Because I'm bringing in a toolbox every day.
Yeah, none of that. No metal detectors, no cops.
Oh, lucky you, son.
we had a cop, but it was just the truancy officer.
Yeah,
Catholic
we
school.
had like security. That was like it. I think.
Jesus, protect the children.
Jesus, Scots are back.
We only had 2 cops, which was actually pretty good for a public school in my day.
Oh, the times are changing.
Seriously, we're talking a course of 5 years difference.
Sword Fiesta, don't come in.
I won't. Oh, in my day, schools.
To be honest with you, the academic portion of my schooling, high schooling anyway, was nothing but just like state mandated testing training. Can't really say I learned anything in high school, except
Beyond your vocation.
Yeah, even then, I learned more. Well, excuse me. I learned more in my 6 months actually in the field than I did in 4 years of school thing.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Hands-on. Well, it depends on the person. I'll say that much, but I am definitely of the hands-on doing stuff and fucking it up until he stops fucking it up.
I mean, the school was good enough as far as you can train kids to do. The problem is machinist work is damn fucking dangerous, and there's only so much you can let a child do, and they let us do a lot because we could have easily fucked ourselves.
Yeah, stupid child labor laws ruined all that.
Actually, that school allowed you to actually get it work. It's called co-op well, I was gonna say co-op opportunity, but that's just being redundant. Where you know, for 2 weeks during the month, you could actually go to work rather than go to school.
Well, that's cool.
It was really cool because you
Like,
got to get paid, and you know, it was like, hey, yeah, sweet. So that was fun.
Fuck, man. If they told me at school, like,
How am I
look, you
thinking
can
of I gotta work?
go to work for half a month and get paid instead of sitting
Well, I mean, stipulation here: you had to be at least 16, and you had to be a senior.
Oh,
It's not.
yeah, I'm thinking, come on, 12-year-olds need to be making parts for my
Well,
car.
here's the thing, and this is I will admit the names because, you know, to defend those that may have been wrongfully accused. In Massachusetts, like, you could there's junior licenses and then there's senior licenses, and you get your junior license at 16 and a half until you reach 18. And a junior license means you cannot be driving after midnight until 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we've got that in PA.
Okay, except these schools were getting co-op jobs for kids that started at 5 a.m.
Oh.
And accidents occurred, as they do, and some kids, the state really just set out on a fucking hook and sinker and let them take the fucking fall, rather than the schools owning up that they put them in positions that maybe an adolescent might not have been aware of, and the schools just kind of let them sink for it. So that, like, you don't see too many co-op opportunities now because businesses are afraid to touch the kids, because the schools will just like, well, we are not getting our funding cut. Let the kid hang out and dry, and the companies can pay for the fucking accident. And yeah, they don't like that very much.
Man, companies should never be afraid to touch kids.
Companies don't fear much, but I think that might be one thing it's okay for them to be afraid of, sir.